Hello everybody, and welcome. I am the Beta Plan, and this is Vampyr. And you may notice behind me is an open door, and that is because I found myself a place where I can shadow hop to. So once again, we finally can, I should say, enter this place. Not once again, because we never were here, but yeah. Let's see what for interesting goodies were bought from us before. A good double barrel shotgun. 560 damage. Interesting, because I just completely upgraded this guy to be 624 damage. And of course, now I find a gun that is just slightly better. Yeah, if I upgrade this entirely, it will be slightly better. That is a heck of a bit of annoying. What I've also done off camera is I've upgraded my saber. It is now maxed out to perfection. So, woohoo on that one as well. I really wonder if I've missed that this balcony was broken, but yeah. Regardless, I thought it was good to show you. Also, I've been kicking some ass around London as I move towards the district again. Hey.
More Braille.
Braille!
To Mason Swanborough.
Awesome! That is the last little piece of Braille that we were looking for, so we can also hand it that quest. Very nice. Mason Braille is all the way over here. Actually, not near this height, but over there. But we'll get there. So we can do a few things before we once again tackle the big boss, if you will. Is this a good way to go? Yes, we should be able to go this way. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was open the door. And now we're in Temple Church District. Still have to find 2 people also that live somewhere in this district, because I haven't found them yet. But then again, I have only just returned, so that is not too surprising. I actually returned to you a little sooner than I would have expected myself to do so. But I find myself in a situation that well, entered that area, so I thought, you know what? Time to do this. Wait, I can't? Oh. That's because I'm going the wrong way. Never you mind. I need to go this route. So yes, upgraded weapons. Though I just found myself with a new one, I'm not sure if I'm going to find enough rivets to do everything that I would like to do for this gun, but I'm definitely going to see if I can make it. Oh! More interesting. Didn't know you were around here. Well, you know what? I'm not really into kicking your ass, so I'm just gonna kick your ass in the most painful fashion for you there is. With an ultimate, and then making sure that you cannot even explode in death. I reckon that would be the ultimate insult to your kind. Let me just buy some rivets from you. Because you tend to have rivets. The money. Yeah, well, how... I don't know why you don't have the money. Because this is my go-to trader. Because he at least has rivets. And at times he also has aluminum plates. So that's why this guy is like my favorite shopkeep to go to. I know I didn't show much of that. And did most of that off camera. Because I think at times... I mean, shopping is cool. Getting new items is awesome in RPGs. But... when it becomes repetitive, and then I'm a little like, meh, I'm not sure, you know. Alright. Oh, yeah, this is of course not my hideout. My hideout is up here. Need the shadow step. I need my trunk, so I can refill and get an additional shotgun shell. And then we can look into this new weapon that we have. What if we upgrade this? Because increased firepower. Because this is increased handling time. Let me just look at you. Your reload time is only 5. You're 15. That is the big ass problem of you. The reload time on this is so much better. And that's with increased damage. Well, perhaps it didn't all unnecessary upgrade. Let me just see. I can always switch this around. I have more than enough grease screws, so that's not gonna go anywhere. And then you need incendiary damage to do anything, which I don't actually have the white phosphorus for anymore. And we can also upgrade this, just for the go of it. Actually, we have the rivets for this. I didn't even realize we had the rivets for that. So 728 damage you will do in the end. So yeah, you will do a little bit more damage, but your reload time is so bad that I'm a little like, yeah, you know what, I don't know if that is actually better. Increased firepower, chemical damage. Then we would have made a special shotgun versus humans. True. Incendiary. You know, let's just go all out on damage on this gun. 784. There you go. You're like the biggest damage dealer I have. This is incendiary damage, so because of that, it will be aggravated damage and they can't heal it back. I think I'm still gonna rock this thing, but we do have now a totally upgraded perfect double barrel. But I'd also like this one better for its shorter reload time. So I don't think I did entirely wrong there. Oh, hello. Let me just It's always so nice that when these guys, you can see that they're... My shield came up just a second too late. You can see that these are English vampires, because every time you have a snack, they just let you eat. It's just nice. There you go. Killed you folks. Just a short little XP on the side. So let's get that Braille done, because that's the difficult quest actually to solve. You need 4 little pieces. They are in different districts. And you need to bring them down to this guy. So I hope that will actually give us a decent amount of XP. I'm looking for like 300 at least, in order to think that that quest is cool. Unless there's also some additional value to it. I mean, you can never know that. Let me just go over here. Here. That's not weird to you. I can do this in front of a human and nobody suspects a thing about vampires. I mean, there isn't a masquerade in here, but still, that should be a bit noticeable, don't you think? Alright, let's... Careful. Ah, there's another bigger vampire. I can't queue him. Now I can. But you seem to be one of those easier ones. Whoa! I'm glad I did this, because we have another guy. But for once, this guy is lower level than me. You are down and out, sir. 2 vampires in one location. Yeah, the game is ramping up again. So let us see what they have for us in store. Oh, hello. Oh, you don't know what is about to hit you. Oh, I do love this upgraded weapon. That damage though. Those guys used to take a pounding, remember? Now they're pretty easy.
Good evening, Mr. Swanborough.
Is it you, Dr. Reed? Please come in.
Tell me, how do you see the world these days?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Here is another page of the diary we were talking about.
Ah, now we're talking. Ingredients, dosages, dangers, and side effects. This is it.
Is the diary complete now?
No. The author tested his work in a hidden laboratory. We must find out where it was. Please, find me more pages, Doctor.
Really? We miss
Goodbye,
one?
Mr. Swanborough. I'll leave you now.
I am surprised about that one. No. This. Bring back the Braille notes. I've got all of them. 4 out of 4. Learn where is a notebook stolen from Usher by... Oh, that's something I still have to do.
What can I do for you?
I got everything!
Goodbye, Mr. Swanborough. I'll leave you now.
Tell me. How do
Bring
you
back
see
the Braille notes to Mason. 4 out of 4. I'm going to say that either there is something very special going on, that we need to like skip a night or so, in order for him to realize that he actually has all the frickin' notes. Bring back the Braille notes to... Here it says 4 out of 4. But I remember that one time we brought him 2 in succession, and now I'm a little worried. Well, he may have a secret laboratory, which may be in one of those sewers that I never actually... Hello. You are already down and out for the count. That was so easy. But... Well, you know what? We still want to look into this district. So let's see if we can do something about that then in particular. Learn... And he's over here, but let's go and do that little quest. That sounds to me also like something we should try and discover. But yeah, the McCullum vampires, there is a version that is quite difficult in my opinion. But it's not this one. Oh, you really don't want to mess with me, boy. He was talking while he was dead. That is kind of creepy. There was here a vampire that I attacked who said London vampires are so easy. I don't know why. Or weak. I don't know exactly what he made of it, but he was a pain in the arse. Goodbye. Because I really don't like your type of vampire, to be honest. 100 that direction. Perhaps I should just go down. Yeah, that's probably the better way. Oh, thank you! You guys are making it easy for me. I like it when you do that. And I don't like it when you burn me. So, goodbye. Yeah. Oh, darn it, shoot. Do we have to go all the way around? I guess so. Guess that's the best thing we can do.
I will return at a more convenient time.
Return at a more convenient time? Why are you saying this?
It's locked.
Don't tell me it was inside of here and I totally missed that. Whoa! Hi! With them you just have to be careful of their return attack, that one, because it's so super quick that they will hit you. And I'm not sure if the aggravated damage that they do will be nullified by. I'm walking the wrong way.
It's one of them!
This is just hand-to-hand combat. No abilities, no nothing, just straight up hand-to-hand combat. For him I am going to use something because his range attack can be annoying. Bye-bye. Besides, the ability that I used with him, it costs no blood. I really have the feeling that it's in the theater and I may have missed this altogether. I really hope I don't. That would be really annoying. I'm now in the area.
Cannot enter.
Oh no, it's inside of here and I missed it probably. Oh, that is a shame. It's in this area. And now I'm going out of it. So yeah, at a convenient time. It's probably in the theater. And I can't reach it. That is a shame, to say the least. As for you, I have 4 out of 4 actually. You already consider this to be correct. But you're not... That quest seems almost broken. Oh, sorry. Because if I look at it in details, he says I missed a 4th one. And here it says I have brought back 4 out of 4. So I think that quest is broken. Or it just might need to skip a night to realize now that he has all 4 of them or something. Or I need to find something very, very special that I don't realize yet. Yeah, we're gonna go in here. Trying to find the 2 missing persons that we haven't seen yet. As we come back to this district. Not what I was looking at, or want to look at, let me put it better. So, where are the 2 people that I have yet to meet? I also have no one that interacted with me about them. I had really the feeling I've searched all over this place, so I'm still wondering if they're perhaps somewhere in the West End and I missed them over here. You know what, let's go... Because some of these people were West End, right? Because this was West End. This wasn't. Neither were these. You were. You weren't. You were. So I'm a little like...
The Spanish flu is not the only hidden killer around here.
Actually, do we have something regarding you?
Dr. Rick.
What are you in?
Well,
I was lucky.
why do I still have the feeling?
I don't think so. You had better interview Miss Teasdale, Mr. Kimura, on that matter. All I did was to lead them safely home.
Yeah.
Have you recently...
Come on. The most ruthless tycoon of England dies and gives his fortune to the poor. The man has been tricked. I suspect torture and murder here.
You're a nice guy.
Goodbye.
Let me just put it that way,
Goodbye,
Mr. Albright. You see something bad in everything. Can a man not simply redeem himself with his dying breath? It's not uncommon to be heard of. Don't really need... Oh, hello. Hey, you want a taste of my ultimate? Oh, you're a tough son of a bastard. Wow, I actually resisted your screamy thingy. Whoa! Wait, since when do you guys explode? Regardless, that was kinda cool. I for once resisted something of theirs. They've resisted many times something of mine, but this is the first time I resisted something of theirs. So come on. Where are these people that I still have yet to meet? These doors don't look like they can open. Something tells me when you look at the texture, it's like, nah, that's not openable.
Good evening, Miss Teasdale. How have you been since you returned home?
Dr. Reed. Oh, thank God you returned safely from these awful streets. I was so worried about my father that I left without thanking you properly.
Please don't mention it, miss.
Good. I found him, you know. My dad. Or what was left of him. I think my abductor intended to do the same thing to me.
Louise, tell me what you really think about your father's sacrifice to save you.
I'm proud he went after me. I forgive him all his harsh words, all his bloody attitudes. I only wish I could tell him how much I loved him.
Yes. It can be traumatic, not having the chance to say goodbye to those we love.
Yes, Doctor. And there's no treatment for that type of pain, isn't that right? That may be the last thing my father taught me.
I'm doing this in order to get some experience, and I haven't
Louise,
talked to her, and I think
what
Miss
can you
Kimura
tell
after
me
he'd returned.
about the vampire who captured you?
The little fucker claimed he'd fallen in love with me. That he wanted to spend eternity with me. Not a bad idea. At least that's the way it seemed at first.
Really? Did you consider accepting his proposal?
Well, immortality. Not a common wedding gift, is it? I think he just wanted to have his way with me. Can vampires even fuck, Doctor?
What? Well, I really can't answer that. Well, since they are creatures of blood, physically speaking, I suppose an erection is possible, but
Don't be embarrassed, Dr. Reed. I was just asking.
She almost makes it seem like she knows.
You seem to cherish your father a great deal.
Dad was the best. Kept an eye on me, but let me make my own mistakes. Louise used to say, mistakes are the best teacher. You would have liked him.
I'm sorry you didn't have the opportunity to say goodbye.
That's all right. He's buried in consecrated ground now. Nothing bad can happen to him.
What do you do for a living, Miss Teasdale?
Before my kidnapping, I was a waitress in a pub. Now I'm unemployed.
Were you fired?
No, it's just that after my recent experience, I don't feel like I can go back to my normal life. I need to do something useful.
This is, we already knew this, but this is interesting.
Be very careful, Miss Teasdale. You were lucky to escape death once, but vampires lurk everywhere.
You killed my kidnapper by yourself, didn't you? No offense, Doctor, but you're just a doctor. I don't see why I couldn't do the same.
Yeah.
What do you intend to do?
Dad always told me, Louise, if you want something, don't stop until you have it. I did my research and I found it. Ichabod Throgmorton, professional vampire hunter. I'll be his apprentice.
Oh no. Really?
What can you tell me about this area?
I've never really liked this part of town. It was where my father wanted to live. I won't remain here much longer.
What exactly don't you like about it?
People here are contemptuous and elitist. My dad always said, Louise, always treat people like you want them to treat you.
Done that. We don't need to know about Leisure Dawson.
Forgive you, Father.
Did you just say, why can't I not forgive you, Father? You know, I almost want to see what happens if I enter here again.
Sir, you are not welcome.
Cool. Just curious. Hey! Oh, I thought for a moment this door was closed, but that was just the way that it looked like.
Such a long time since I last went to the theater.
Yeah, that's fine, but could you please point me in the right direction of the couple that I'm yet to find their whereabouts, their home, their house, their point of entry. I mean, this door you can enter, but that we already know of. And has but one person lurking behind there. I need the couple. Don't know why I need it so much, but I feel like I'm missing out on part of the game this way. And this is their back door, I know that, but crikey. To quote a, what for me is a rather weird expression, but used in the British Empire, or in the former parts of British Empire, I should say. Though I think actually Australia still has the Queen of England as their upper echelon, actually, officially. We know of you, darling, but point me to the house of the people that I've yet to meet. Where are they? It's a couple, so I can't believe that they would be Hey,
It's locked, all right.
that's still locked. That's interesting that something is still locked. Any way to get there by shadow stepping? I mean, if I were him, I would just jump on this thing, but I am afraid I just don't know the ability to jump. You get back there. Perhaps you can get out. What kind of a weird thing is that we can't enter this thing? You know what? Screw it. We have leveled ourselves up. I'm gonna get me some blood somewhere from. I don't know yet where. Gonna pick a fight. And with that additional blood, we will try once more for McCullum in this episode. Because I think we've dabbed enough around this area. Dabbed? Dab? We didn't dab anything. But, you know, you? I gotta... No. You look almost promising, but... Officers still that... I doubt it, yeah. Where in the blazes and do you people have your living space? Oh, plus 5 aluminum parts. Wow. I couldn't find the darn thing and now I found 5 of them in one random trash can. Okay. It was interesting, by the way, that when I entered the hospital from a different direction, there was a car over there, and Jonathan made the remark like, hey, what's this car doing here? Is this a shortcut in a way that I can use? No, not really. I kind of really need to go this way. Oh crap, he saw me! Is he dead, or... I would like to know so that I can... Yeah. God wants what? Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. You know what? Screw you. Thank you. Hey. Thanks for lighting up, otherwise I would have definitely missed that. I'll admit to that readily. Okay, this is blown up. This then leads to the dock area where I need to go in order to go back to the hospital. Oh, that wasn't too large a turnaround. Sometimes the shadow thing does that. There we go. Let's try McCullum one more time. Let's see what we can do, how well we will do this time around, shall we? We passed the night, we became more powerful, we upgraded some of our passives, and we've upgraded our shadow, our ultimate, so... we're just gonna have to see. I don't want to say we're gonna win this, because it is hard when random beams of light come down that do aggravated damage that you can't really see coming. It's difficult, you know? It's not an easy thing.
Pin you down!
Well, he hasn't called down the light yet, this time. Now he has.
Your poisonous bite is useless on me.
Well, I wasn't trying to do that. So, thanks, I guess. My one, please. Thank you. Oh,
Show some style. Fight like a man.
well, if you want me to show style, why don't you fight like a man and not call down random beams of light?
This is gonna hurt. The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me.
You...
Try something else.
How about that one then? I tried something else. But you are pretty resistant to that, I am aware, so... I wasn't quite willing to use that in general. Oh!
True light will cleanse you. Or pin you down.
Ow! 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 Gotta find myself a safe spot. Bye. And... whoop! Good. No light.
I know. It hurts, doesn't it?
Hi. Bye. Get shot to pieces.
We are the guardian of justice. Priwen shall prevail.
You can't accept the fact we're not enemies, can you?
We always have been, and we always will be. Of all the evils that threaten mankind, your kind are the worst.
I'm not saying we could be friends, you and I. But perhaps we could collaborate to put an end to this epidemic.
Never! We are Priwen. We do not negotiate. We do not compromise.
There is no way you'll ever let me be, McCullum. You'll always hunt me down, won't you?
There is no escape, Leech. Kill me now. For there is no way you can sway me to your ideals.
That's where you're mistaken.
What do you mean?
Mesmerize? Oh! You sacrifice 1,000 XP to make him a vampire. That would be the ultimate burn, but... then we would be no better than him, the way we've been playing. I think that will probably destroy my pacifist run, if I do this. I've spared everyone so far, and I mean, this is my first attack, and his direct thing. And yes, he may be hunting me, but all of Priwen would have hunted me. It's not particularly just him. If I make him a vampire, I would consider this poetic justice. Absolutely. And part of me wants to do it. But if I spare him... By the way, I don't have 1,000 experience, so I wonder if why this is actually available, because I don't have 1,000 experience. But we also have to be careful. This is my blood we're talking about, and I am way too powerful. I cannot allow this, and he probably will come back with a vengeance.
I'll spare you, McCullum. I'll offer you the mercy you never offered me.
What is this ruse?
This is no ruse, McCullum. This is me letting you go. After all, you and I are both trying to save this poor country in our own way.
I'll kill you, Reed. Next time we meet, I'll end you.
See? Progress already. You called me by my name. Until the next time. Goodbye, Hunter.
So where is Edgar Swansea, the reason why we went up here? Because we were following his trail of blood. The last episode. I'd like to find Edgar Swansea, please. You didn't ask about that, Jonathan Reed. Signs without consequence. Rescue Edgar Swansea. Yes. Cool. Map. Reach the doors, theater. That's why I wasn't allowed to enter. Oh. Well, what do you know? We get a second chance at your subquest. Oh, crimey. I did it again, didn't I? Why do I have crimey all of a sudden? Or other semi-curse words in my head? Well, that I normally don't ever use. Really? It's weird. I didn't watch an Australian show. In fact, I've been watching on Netflix Luke Cage. And Luke Cage isn't going to say crimey. He would be saying Sweet Christmas. For all of you that watch the show and just got a good laugh, awesome. For all who do not watch the show, well, Luke Cage is the son of a preacher man, and, well, he doesn't curse very much. Despite being, as he calls it, a big black brother, and people would expect differently. What's the best way to I will just shortcut through my hideout over here. Just one of the tiniest hideouts that we have, but one that I also found a little earlier than I was supposed to, or so that it felt. Wait, has everybody returned? Is this considered a new night? I guess so. Okay. You know what your problem is? No melee defense. And when you're stunned, I can get close to you. Your legs are way out of position, buddy. Is it me, or are they not making any sound? I can hear the music playing, but I can't hear the combat sounds. Outside of me, oops. Outside of me going at it with my sword, but... and making my own cries, but not their cries. He is awkwardly silent. Can I now enter from the front? I can. Well then, let's do so, shall we? Dr. Edgar Swansea, do we have a fight here for us already?
So Priwen never left Doris's theater after they invaded. They must be holding Edgar here in their new headquarters.
Yeah, so both quests are doable over here. Alright. Rivets! 3 rivets. Awesome. Hi. I don't... Oh! Hello, you're level 31 guy. I was familiar with your small little brethren, but you sir, you're slightly more powerful. Goodbye. They point downward. Do they want me to go back to the front of the feeder? Whoa, hello! Sorry, I had to make some weird movement in order to try and prevent this guy from shooting me. Should not have done that. I could have used that later. Strangely enough, on the smallest fry of them, with reason. Ow! Hello, big guy. Oh! Ooh, lucky. You're also resistant to gunfire. That's why I did it. They're still strangely silent. What's up with this? I guess I'll have to reload the game after I've done making this episode. Probably after this fight. No, because we didn't save yet, so I can't. Sorry? We're just gonna have a little bit... Ow, 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 the light hurts because I am Vampyr. It also loses my Q, I just noticed. That's also not the guy I want to queue. It's not the guy I want to queue. That's not the guy I want to queue. I want to queue this guy. Would you... Game... Sometimes... I want to queue that dude. Thank you very much. Hit him. Ow. That's the first time I got my ass whooped by this guy by his melee attacks. Thank you. And you know what? Just because I can. Because I really could use a drink. That hit me? From that distance? Huh, interesting. Really? You really think that would hit me? Well, I have to admit, you've got some faith. Figuratively and literally. But it's not gonna save you. So. McCullum's report. I just finished reading Doris Fletcher's journal. As painful and dreadful as it was, my God, the woman planned to see everyone in London afflicted by infecting all who come to her next play. It helped me understand greatly what is going on. Doris Fletcher's real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of some Harriet Jones, who has been treated as a patient for a long time at Pembroke Hospital. She clearly hated her mother, but used her fame and notoriety to see her while visiting the poor and sick in the East End. I don't know exactly what happened then, but this is how her mother infected her before return to the theater, and how she turned into that monstrosity that the leech known as Jonathan Reed finally defeated. Yeah, that's why I always wondered about Harriet Jones. Her great desire to see people burn made me already go like, eee. The presence of that vampire in the same hospital where Harriet Jones was treated can't be a coincidence. I am convinced he is deeply involved with the vampire plague going on in London right now. I'm also convinced Swansea is his accomplice, and that those two are planning something more terrifying than anything the God has ever faced. Maybe I should take some time to read the old books and manuscript the God still possesses to get some answers. It may prove useful. In the meantime, I better send some patrols to investigate about what is occurring at Pembroke Hospital. It took me 2 days to pass through the dusty registers and books we keep in the vault. God, I hate losing time like this. He curses with God when he bills as name, while he... Well, perhaps it's not extremely of a curse, but still. Bit awkward. The search did prove fruitful for once. I found 2 pages that could be related to our present situation in a copy of William Marshall's memoirs. I took them with me to read more carefully. This creature Marshall says he fought in 1666. This disaster that aimed to destroy London, it is very similar to that what happened to Doris Fletcher. Disease, infection, hate of the living, a desire to see the city ransacked. I have no doubt that the bloody old leech of William Marshall is behind all this. and that he is back. This could be our greatest accomplishment. If the guard could at last finish the last fight and destroy this old bastard. I believe that what Marshall did in 1666 is exactly what Reed is now trying to do. Did the creature, this disaster, escape their will? Is it why Marshall destroyed him in 1666 and Reed did the same with Doris Fletcher before she became such a creature? I don't know. But those two are clearly working together and Swansea is helping them. I will immediately give orders to have him arrested and interrogated. As for Reed, I'll destroy that evil beast myself and then we'll deal with William Marshall and this disaster thing. Previn will prevail once more.
Doris Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence.
Yes, but I'm also still curious about doing that side quest and having the game be restored to its full glory, meaning with sounds for the people that I hit. Sorry, I'm just gonna look back here to see if I can find that diary because I would be so annoyed if I can't. This is the exit that we used. I remember that. This is not a door I'm not allowed to use, okay. I will just... Let's see if I can still go upstairs there. Oh, hello? I don't know why bottles hold a lead stick and a bullet, but... I'm just gonna go with it. Yeah, rats, fine, whatever. I thought I figured out everything. The fact that I'm drawing my sword says there's combat over here. Hello! You are around the corner. And thanks to my increased stamina, I was able to take you down. There we go. I can hear Freeman guys again, so that's good. I mean, if they get their voice back, I will be glad. I mean, it's so unsatisfying not to hear the dying screams of your enemies, right? And that's a perfectly normal thing to want to hear, right? Right? Right. We found a diary over here, but I don't see where we're supposed to get the... Learn what the notebook stole from Usher... Learn where is the notebook stolen... Feeling weird about this. Oh. Let's go here. I guess that was an unfruitful endeavor to find the notebook. This is going to be a little bit of a longer episode. As I'm going to go down here and try and free Swansea. Get a dialogue with him and get a save option. Oh. Wait. Where do I need to go then? In here? In here.
I cannot enter.
Whoa! That guy I don't like because he has a rather nasty attack of area of effect damage that does aggravated damage to me. But luckily he is horrible against melee.
It's locked.
Can't open that door. Alright. Got an additional bullet. This has to be the one door because it can't open any of the others. Vampire Knight collectible. You know what? That's it. I'm gonna go end the episode over here and we're just gonna go back in without having to being able to reload the game. I'm sorry, but that is the way the cookie crumbles due to the autosave system. I say thank you for watching and remember, great peril yields great beauty.